Intelligent people are a special breed because of their gift, and they mostly behave like every other human, but they have some special traits that can only be found in them alone. These traits are a result of their level of intelligence and how they perceive the world in general. They understand some things about the world and have decided to approach the world while applying some of these traits that are not common to most people. Stay tuned to learn about the 7 uncommon behaviors of intelligent men. They have insatiable curiosity. Even though highly intelligent people are said to know more than others in everything they do, they are not always satisfied with the level of knowledge they have. The more they know, the less it seems they know. This is why they may seem too curious in different situations in life. They always want to know how humans react to different situations in life and why the decision is made. They can leave their house to go to someone else's house just to ask questions about a recent incident. When they hear of an accident or disaster on the news, they will go deeper than the general information shared on the news and can even go to the incident location to satisfy their curiosity. They always want to know why and how. This curiosity also helps intelligent people with their inventions. They have this way of questioning that makes them come up with new inventions. The question asked about why we have to board a boat to cross the sea was made after the invention of the aircraft. The question asked about why we live in darkness is brought to power. This is why intelligent men will always want to know the reason behind everything, so that they can always find a way to make it better. A young, highly intelligent child will probably enjoy losing their toy and coupling it back to using the toy to play alone. They derive satisfaction from knowing how things are done, rather than enjoying the thing that was done only. They read a lot. Because of intelligent people's curiosity, they tend to search for knowledge and read a lot. They do not want to be in any situation where they lack the required knowledge about a topic. Ask them about any subject, and they will probably have something to say about it. They spend most of their free time searching for knowledge, and you will always see them reading. They read about every topic even though they might not need it in the future. They believe no knowledge is lost, which is why they read more. Highly intelligent people also believe that all the answers to almost every problem can be found in books. No matter the challenge, someone would have gone through it and documented how it could be overcome. They read almost all genres of books and do not ignore any. Reading is a habit most intelligent men cultivate in the early part of their lives. They do not like it when people know more than them. Once they see someone more knowledgeable than them, they want to learn more to know what the person knows, which is why you see them reading more than their designated class book. You will see a highly intelligent person in grade 2 solving the question from grade 5. They thirst for knowledge, and they know that reading is one of the major ways they can get it. They will look for every opportunity to read, and can even step aside from a social gathering to be alone reading while others are socializing. Reading is an act of understanding people for them, and they will prefer socializing with books to understand people rather than socializing with people. They understand how much they don't know. Highly intelligent people know that no one is an island of knowledge, and also know that they do not know everything. For those who have given themselves to reading, they understand that the more you read, the less you know. There is always more to read after reading. This is the mentality of intelligent people. That they are knowledgeable about a topic doesn't mean they believe they have learned all they need to learn. They are always hungry to learn more about any subject matter they read about because they understand that there is more to learn. Highly intelligent people are never relaxed about the level of knowledge they have acquired. Their motto is always that there is more to learn than has been learned, which is the truth. They are open-minded. Another similar characteristic that will merge with this is that intelligent people are open-minded. They are always open to new ideas and new perspectives on everything. Whatever their level of knowledge on any subject, they will first listen so that they can learn more before making a suggestion. They understand what they do not know and will always listen. They will probably be the last person to speak in a group, not because they want their suggestion to be the last, but because they want to listen to everyone and understand them well. If they make suggestions, they are always open to new ideas. They are not rigid when it comes to knowledge, but are flexible. What they don't know can be known by someone else. They do not think the general public, who are not as knowledgeable as they are, does not have anything to say. Most of the time, they tend to learn more from others than from other intelligent people because they see things in the normal way and do not overcomplicate things. Intelligent people always want to see things in other people's ways again because they want to understand people and know why they are thinking in that direction. They are highly adaptable. When intelligent people get to a new area, the first thing they do is be curious about how to survive in that new area. Before going to any new area, they would have done some in-depth research on the new area to ensure they knew how they could adapt without being a burden to anyone in the area. Intelligent people do not like to depend on others for their survival and will find a way to easily learn their ways in whichever place they find themselves. Even if they find themselves in a new place without having planned it, instead of getting worried about how they will survive, they will launch themselves out with the basic knowledge they have about most things and also learn about the environment, discover how to survive, and adapt to the environment. Highly intelligent people also find it easy to adapt to economic crises. Most of the time, they would probably have seen the possibility of an economic crisis coming to their society and made proper plans to overcome it. But in a situation where they are not prepared, they easily adapt by taking drastic steps they have learned or quickly learn about surviving during an economic crisis. They are flexible in their approach to life and always give room for change and adaptability. They like their own company. Take a survey of 10 intelligent people and ask them to choose between going to a social gathering or staying alone in their houses. There is a high probability that all of them will choose to stay alone in their houses. This is because intelligent people are never bored with themselves and are always comfortable with being alone. They believe their alone time is always more productive than when they are in a social gathering. The period they are alone is the period they can go into their research for knowledge and the period they can think and make plans for themselves. This is the period where they look into the actions they have taken in the last few hours or days and learn how to make better decisions in the future. This is the period when intelligent people also check if they are doing well with their goals and map out an alternative to do better. This group of people prefers their own company and would rather skip a social gathering to spend time alone themselves. They have high self-control. This is also one unique trait of intelligent people. When in a situation where they are supposed to react, they mostly control themselves. They are intelligent, and most of the time, what people say or do in their presence is not the right thing. They can see someone bragging or arguing about a fact that is wrong, but will rather keep quiet and keep observing to see where the situation will end. Intelligent people are always misinterpreted when they try to correct people and will rather keep quiet than be misinterpreted again. If they find themselves in a situation that they are most likely going to react to, they walk away. This is why some people feel they are being ignored by intelligent people. They sometimes hold on to their thoughts too, just because they want to learn from others. They do not always react the way they feel inside. They calm themselves and look into the situation from a different perspective or the other person's perspective before saying anything. Now, it is time to see how intelligent men never let women control them, or why are intelligent people judged by society. Click on the images and don't forget to subscribe.